Diet culture and toxic wellness trends can make you feel like you're at war with your own body, constantly doubting yourself and chasing impossible standards. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm Kathy Salata, a recovered anorexia survivor and educator, and this is Freedom to Nourish. Each week we'll have real conversations, share stories, and give you tools to finally make peace with food and respect your body. No more food rules, no more body shame, just the freedom to be yourself again. Welcome back to Freedom to Nourish, the space where we talk honestly about recovery, nourishment, and what it means to be at peace with food and with ourselves. Today, let's discuss a holiday that brings up a lot of emotions for many of us, Thanksgiving. And I want to start by telling you the truth. For years, I dreaded Thanksgiving. Long before the holiday arrived, weeks before the table was set, I would start to feel that anxiety building in my chest. I would lie awake rehearsing how I was going to get through it, how I would handle the food, how I would dodge the comments, how I would pretend that everything was fine, even though inside I was terrified. I convinced myself, no, I delusioned myself into believing that everyone would be watching everything I ate or everything I didn't eat. And even though my family never once said they were scrutinizing me, I believe their eyes were on my plate, my body, my choices. Now, looking back, I can see what was really happening. I was trapped in my own mental prison, a prison my eating disorder built, a prison I maintained. And somewhere along the way, I forgot what Thanksgiving was supposed to be about: the gratitude, connection, rest, laughter, being with people who love me. But in the world of an eating disorder, even something warm and beautiful can feel like a threat. Here's the thing I didn't understand back then. My loved ones weren't judging me. They were worried about me. They cared. They didn't want to see me suffer. They were witnessing me disappear little by little, and they didn't know what to do. But when you're in the eating disorder mindset, compassion can feel like pressure, and concern can feel like shame. And instead of letting support in, I shut down even more. If this is where you are right now, I want to say you are not alone, and you're not imagining the difficulty. Holidays are hard when you're struggling. Now, for me, recovery was not a straight line. It wasn't peaceful. It wasn't pretty, but it taught me something that changed everything. I was not a friend to myself. I didn't speak to myself with kindness. I didn't allow myself joy. I pushed myself into corners that no one else put me in. Recovery taught me to ask, hey, what if I stopped being my own jailer? What if the freedom I was longing for was waiting on the other side of permission? Permission to nourish myself, permission to rest, permission to show up imperfectly. Eventually, one step, one meal, one painfully honest moment at a time, I walked myself out of that prison. And now on the other side, here is what I know with absolute certainty. The hardest part of Thanksgiving isn't the meal, it's getting there. It's that anticipation, the buildup, the worry, the rehearsing, the fear that you won't be okay. But you will be okay, and you deserve to be okay. So if you're entering this holiday season with anxiety, here are just a few grounding reminders. Taking care of yourself first is not selfish. Take the time you need to rest. Eat normally, as close as normally as you can. Hydrate. Give yourself time. You do not owe the holiday a performance. Set boundaries. You are allowed to leave early. You are allowed to step outside for air. You are allowed to say, hey, I'd rather not talk about food today. Boundaries aren't rude. They're kind. They're kind to you and to others. Ask for support. Recovery isn't meant to be done alone. Tell someone you trust what you're feeling today. Let them be your anchor when the world feels loud, when there's waves in that world. Now, today, on the other side, Thanksgiving looks completely different for me. I see the people at the table, not the food. I hear the laughter, not that mental noise. I feel the gratitude, not the guilt. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. This is not a race. Your recovery is not measured by how well you handle a holiday meal. It's measured by how gently you treat yourself as you navigate it. So this year, my hope for you is simple. May you remember that Thanksgiving is about gratitude, not perfection, connection, not control, and nourishment, not punishment. You deserve to show up exactly as you are. You deserve support, you deserve compassion, and you deserve peace. No matter where you are in your journey, you are not alone. I'm glad you're here, and I am so grateful for you. And thank you for joining me today on Freedom to Nourish. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who may need a little support, who may feel a little alone this holiday season. And remember, your body is not the problem. The culture is. Take care of yourself, honor your boundaries, and I'll see you next week.
If you're ready to step into a kinder, fuller life, subscribe now and join me each week for Freedom to Nourish. Because your body deserves respect, your story deserves to be heard, and you deserve to live fully right now.